Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're going to decode the most important current affairs from February 2026. This stuff is super crucial for all your upcoming exams, so let's just jump right into it.
Look, I get it. Trying to remember all the current affairs can feel a bit overwhelming, right? So many facts, so much data, but hey, don't you worry. In this quick session, we're going to break down all those complex topics step by step, and you'll have them mastered in no time.
All right, so here's our game plan for today. We've grouped everything into three main themes to make it easier: technology, infrastructure, and then people and politics. And of course, at the very end, we've got the most important part, some quick exam takeaways just for you. Trust me, learning things by theme really helps them stick in your brain.
Okay, let's kick things off with our first section, Technology Frontiers. Let's see what new and exciting things were happening in the world of tech back in February 2026.
First question for you. So India launched a new public distribution system, the PDS, based on something called CBDC. The big question is, how does this system actually get the benefits to the people who need them? Have a little think about that.
And the answer is through programmable digital currency coupons. Now, the term CBDC is what's really interesting here. This isn't some normal crypto. This is the RBI's official digital currency, and its superpower, programmability. What that means is the digital coupon the government gives out for the PDS can only be used to buy rations, nothing else. This is amazing because it ensures the benefits go exactly where they're supposed to, and it cuts down on any leakage. So for your exam, that keyword you absolutely have to remember is programmability.
All right, let's move on. There was this material that was all over the news because of a new policy in Kerala, graphene. Do you know what it is? Try to think about what makes it so special.
Okay, so the most important thing to remember is that graphene is a single-layer, two-dimensional carbon material. Just try to imagine a sheet of carbon that's only one single atom thick. It's incredible, and its properties are just mind-blowing. It's stronger than steel, lighter than paper, and an amazing conductor of electricity. It is an absolute game-changer for future tech, and that's exactly why it's such a hot topic.
Let's talk about space now. We've got a multi-statement question here about the partnership between GalaxEye and NSIL. Now, these are the kinds of questions that are super common in exams where you really have to analyze every single statement carefully.
Okay, let's break this one down, nice and slow. First statement, is GalaxEye the first private operator to collaborate with NSIL? Yep, that's absolutely correct. Second, can NSIL resell its data globally? Yes, the agreement allows for that, so that one's correct too. Now, the third statement, this has a classic exam trap word in it, the word only. It says GalaxEye specializes only in optical technology, which just isn't true. They work on multi-sensor technology, so that makes this statement incorrect. And finally, the fourth one, is the data useful for things like agriculture and disaster management? For sure, that's a huge part of its purpose. So we have statements 1, 2, and 4 as the correct ones.
All right, moving on to our next section, infrastructure and connectivity. Let's take a look at the new projects coming up to connect India.
So, there was a new submarine cable system called SING that was in the news quite a bit. The question is simple. Which regions is this cable going to connect? And believe me, this is a huge deal for global digital infrastructure. And this is a fantastic example of India's digital ambitions. The answer is the Middle East, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. I mean, this is a massive development. It's going to skyrocket data connectivity between these major economic hubs, which for all of us means faster internet and much more reliable digital services. It's a huge step forward for India's digital economy.
Okay, next up, another one from infrastructure. The cabinet has given the green light to 3 new railway multi-tracking projects. So what's the target completion year for these? Remember, dates and timelines are always super important from an exam point of view.
And the answer is financial year 2030-31. Here's a little tip to always remember. Big infrastructure projects always have long timelines, and exams love to ask about these long-term targets. So just lock that date in your mind, 2030-31.
And now for our third and final theme, people, politics, and dates. This section is really essential for your general awareness.
We've got 2 important dates on this slide. First, February 13th is celebrated as National Women's Day in India. This is to commemorate the birth anniversary of the incredible Sarojini Naidu, also known as the Nightingale of India. And then we have February 15th, which is International Childhood Cancer Day, meant to raise global awareness about the issue. Both of these dates are definitely ones to remember.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit and look at some international news. Here's another one of those multi-statement questions for you, this time about the general elections in Barbados. Let's find out what went down.
All right, let's dissect this one carefully. Statement 1. Was Mia Amor Motley re-elected as Prime Minister? Yes, that's correct. Statement 2. Did her party, the BLP, win all the seats? Yes, that's also correct. A historic clean sweep. Now, Statement 3 is the tricky one. Did the opposition party, the DLP, win the popular vote? Well, this is logically impossible. If one party wins every single seat, they've also won the popular vote. So this one is false. And Statement 4, a little GK fact about the capital and currency, that's correct too. So the right combination is Statements 1, 2, and 4.
And just like that, we're at our final section. This is your ultimate revision round. We're going to take all the most critical points we've covered so far and go through them super fast. You ready? Okay, let's do this. Rapid fire. CBDC means programmable coupons. Graphene, 2D carbon material. GalaxEye, private Earth observation. Sarojini Naidu, February 13th, National Women's Day. The Singh cable, South Asia connectivity. Barbados PM, Mia Amor Motley. And the target for the railway projects, FY 2030-31. Awesome! Think of these as your instant short notes.
Always remember this powerful quote. All the hard work you're putting in today, that is what's going to shape your future. So please, keep working hard and stay focused. You've totally got this.
And finally, I have a question for you. From digital currency to brand new materials, we've looked at so many exciting advancements. So, what do you think? Which one of these trends is going to have the biggest impact on India over the next decade? It's something to think about. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना। सारे PDFs के लिए मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करें। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। कीप वॉचिंग।